All right, let's get into some other offseason things real quick. The Raiders, the Christian Wilkins thing, really odd, right? I mean, I've never seen a guy get cut off a team and they said we're cutting off your guarantees for kissing somebody on the head, especially when it's a defensive head coach and Pete Carroll, and it's one of their best players on their defense, right? I mean, what's your kind of take on this situation and how it's
If I was in
unfolding?
the locker room with him,
right.
and I would approach Christian and say, hey, man, I will pull him to the side and say, man, some guys have approached me and said that, you're playing and you're joking and it's making them uncomfortable.
Right.
So I would bring him as a leader in the locker room and I would have that one-on-one conversation with him.
Yeah.
And I would let him know, hey, man, we got to stay focused. We can't, separate the team. And then if it continued to happen, then I would definitely go to the head coach. Because, I mean, guys are in there for a purpose. And, yes, we spend a lot of time together. We show each other affection. But there's certain ways you show affection without offending people.
Yeah.
And I'm interested, I think, like you said before we jumped on, of like, what really happened? What is going on? I was actually in Vegas. We did something during the basketball summer league with the Spurs, and we used the Vegas facility. And Christian walked in, and there was guys I knew him. My brother was there, and they're talking to him, and he walks in, and I was caught off guard because he walks in with a boot. And I'm like, damn, didn't he get hurt? So I Googled real quick, like, he got hurt in the beginning of October. Right. Like, how are we still in a boot? You know what I mean? And he talked about going through the rehab process, a little frustrated with everything. But, like, I think this is kind of a side story, the kissing and all of that nonsense of this man's in a boot. So, like, something had to happen where you either need a surgery again or you had another surgery. And it seems like this is being thrown out there because obviously somewhere along the lines they didn't agree with the rehab process or whatever you want to call it. Right. And now you try to cut a guy and you try to take his guaranteed money away. Right. And he did the right thing. He filed that grievance right away because I think that's the issue. I think the Raiders have put this out of some sort of, hey, this is why we really released this guy. We want to keep this money. But I don't know. All of it seems
But even
weird.
with what people are claiming that he did, his guarantee should still be guaranteed. He shouldn't be able to take his money away.
I would think so, right. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's he has the right to have a second opinion and go to the doctor and do that and opt for no surgery, right? That seems to be one of the things that what I've heard is the team wanted him to get surgery. He opted against it from a second opinion. I don't know how much that disgruntled him. And then the add-on, the other part of this, right, where I don't know. I do know a player went to the head coach. The head coach then told the player to go to HR. I know those things for sure, but I just don't know exactly some of the specifics.
I've never heard
what I said at first. Well,
we got an issue. Hey, Rodney, I can't help you. Go up to H. I've never heard
Never.
We
I
are
said
HR. The captains are. We are HR. So if we have any problems with a guy, Devin and I, hey, we're bringing this guy and we're having a hard conversation. 3, 4, 5 captains. We're having a tough conversation.
That's what I said on Monday with Florio. I was like, first off, most players I don't know knew there was HR in the building. Right?
I never knew that.
I mean, HR, you're right, was the locker room. If you weren't following locker room rules, there better be a leader in there that sets you straight. That's how it went. But, yeah, I challenged all these things, but then I had somebody reach out to me and be like, no.
This is
head
real.
Coach, then to HR. And I was just like, wow, it's a new day and age. I guess I am getting old. Or we're all getting old here. It's definitely crazy there. All right, we'll see what happens with the Raiders. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.